WETM2 and Guthrie proudly present the Guthrie Corning Hospital groundbreaking ceremony.
Good afternoon, I'm Sarah Sultanic. We would like to take a break from our regularly scheduled programming here on WETM2. Instead, Guthrie and WETM-TV are bringing you a special presentation of the groundbreaking for the new Guthrie Corning Hospital. Guthrie officials say this is only the second hospital to be built in New York State in the past 20 years. The $146 million facility will be located on a 67-acre site off Interstate 86 in the town of Corning. They're moving from their current facility in the city of Corning because hospital officials say there was no room to grow there. Construction is expected to be finished in 2014. The ceremony will last around 1 hour live here on WETM2 and on our website, WETMTV.com. Now take a look here at the live ceremony.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and thanks to all of you for joining us here today on this very special occasion. This is a moment that so many of you have been waiting for, and we are so thrilled to actually make it happen starting today. It gives us a chance to celebrate a significant milestone on our journey to building a new hospital for our Corning community. It's gratifying to see so many of you here today because I know it's a symbol of your support for our hospital and for our community. This is a project that requires commitment, hard work for so many people across our region. And you're here today because you all have each been and contributed a significant amount to this. As leaders, physicians, and staff, it's our commitment back to all of you that we will provide a state-of-the-art, outstanding facility and give care back to you and to everyone else in our community. So we again thank you for that. I'd like to recognize some of the people in our audience today that have helped us along the way. As you know, this isn't anything that any one individual can do. It takes thousands to do it, and I'd like to especially recognize a few. Our Honorable Lieutenant Governor Robert Duffy. Thank you so much. Mariana Puglisi from Senator Gillibrand's office. There she is. Didn't get to stand her. Joe Sempolinski from Tom Reed's office. And Scott Esty from Assemblyman Friend's office. I'd like to also recognize our Town of Corning board members that were able to be here with us today. Gary Mapes, Mike Brenning, Supervisor Kim Feehan. And thank you for everything. We also have with us Honorable Joe Horiski. Carolyn Ferratella. Hilda Lando. And Mark Alger from the Steuben County Legislature. Our Honorable Rich Negri from the Mayor of City of Corning. Our friends and supporters from Corning, Inc., Jim Flaws, Tom Tranter, Chris Sharkey, and Sherry Crozier. Jack Benjamins from Three Rivers Development. Where's Jack? There he is. All right. And sitting in for Dr. Kate Douglas is her husband, Paul. Heather Hansen from the Neighborhood Association, Oakfield, Davenport. Haven't seen Heather. There she is. When you put Heather Hansen and Sherry Crozier together, you have a mighty force, so thank you very much. From Gould Turner, Linda Marziola, our architect. There's Linda. Superb team that we've been working with. Gilbane Welliver, Scott Welliver, and John LaRoe. I saw John. Scott, there's Scott. We want to thank the two of you for your leadership of the construction team, and we want to let you know that we expect you to be on time, under budget. Okay. And Tim Steed from Hunt Engineers. I haven't seen Tim. Tim is a phenomenal engineer. I've learned so much from Tim. And of course, we want to thank all of our Corning board members, our physicians that are here with us today, our leaders of the Corning team, over here, and to all of our employees who were able to take some time and get here today. Thank you all very much. And I also want to say thanks to all of our friends and family that are watching on Channel 11, WETM2. And thank you very much to Bob and the team for making this happen today. Again, thank you for taking the time to help us celebrate this historic moment. At this time, I would also like to personally thank Mark Stensager. This new hospital for Corning community has been in Mark's vision since 1999. And with Mark's vision, his drive, and he's got one, and the support of the Corning board and the Guthrie board, thank you so much for making this historic event possible. Thank you, Mark. Okay, at this time I'd like to introduce the Honorable Robert Duffy, our New York State Lieutenant Governor. Lieutenant Governor Duffy was so helpful to us during our approval process. He met with us, he listened to what our needs were, and once he understood what our needs were, he advocated for us to be able to meet those needs for our community. Lieutenant Duffy was elected Lieutenant Governor in November 2010, and after he and running mate Andrew Cuomo ran a successful campaign to lead the New York State. He was the mayor of Rochester, New York, since January 2006. It's interesting reading about him in terms of his police background and how he has developed that career. We'd like to thank you again for your tremendous support on this project, and thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here today. Thank you.
First, I want to thank Shirley, and I'm here on behalf of Governor Cuomo, and I'm honored to be here and be part of this. I don't want to be redundant, but if I can go through just some names, acknowledgments, really on behalf of the governor and myself. First of all, Tom Trander, who I know from the regional councils. I want to thank Tom for his work, President Corning, and I want to just reassure you, we just left the meeting in Ithaca. Tom never exceeded 54.9 miles per hour all the way here. To Phil Roche, to Dr. Russell Woglam, to Dr. Joseph Scopoletti, to Mark Stensager, to Ref Agelli, and to also Kim Feehan, and all the other leaders. I just would say on behalf of the governor, what a proud moment for Corning, this community, and Corning Hospital. I had the pleasure of sitting in on a presentation by this team a few months ago while we were at Ithaca for a regional council meeting. I was just blown away by the preparation, the specifics, what was laid out for this great hospital, which has served Corning in this community for over 100 years. The plan, the teamwork, and I've learned one thing in government and really public life and private life, nothing really happens unless you work together as a team and you pull together. And you did that so extraordinarily well. You really did. It is a fabulous project. Just seeing the picture here, it's exciting. You are going to create a lot of jobs. I know looking at the employees, and it was mentioned before, to all the medical staff, all the hardworking men and women at the hospital now who will be there, and I see men and women from SEIU are here as well. What a great day for those working at the hospital. But I think the most important group that are so lucky are those people that will become patients in the new hospital who are patients right now. I have come to appreciate what healthcare and medical care means. I have actually one surviving older parent. My wife just lost her mother-in-law a few months ago, but I look at the incredible care in the healthcare industry today. Doctors, nurses, physicians' assistants, people at staff, right down to the maintenance crew in hospitals, what they do to really help people's lives. This is a project that will really be transformational for this community and for Corning. It's going to provide state-of-the-art health care and care in this area, but also is going to be a huge economic driver as well. And the one thing I just would say, when it is done, I think everybody here in this community should feel great, because it wasn't the work of one or two or a handful of people. Everybody pulled together to make this happen. The governor is extremely excited about this. It's something that I just want to convey on his behalf. If he could be here today, he would be. He's tied up on an issue in Albany today, but this is such an important step forward for the state. And I hope that we are all back here again in 2 years when this building is open. But again, it's a proud moment for Corning, for this entire community, for the state of New York. It's a great time. So on behalf of all of us in Albany, on behalf of the governor, I thank you for what you've done. It's an honor and a privilege to be a part of this. Look forward to its completion. And on behalf of all the residents who are going to really benefit from the great care that will come out of not only the existing hospital, but the new hospital when it's opened up in 2 years, I also say thank you. It's a great day. So God bless you all and great job. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Phil Roach. Phil is our chairman of the Corning Hospital Board. He's been a long supporter of Corning Hospital and has served in many, many capacities to advocate for all of the residents in Steuben County. He's worked very closely with us to make today possible. Phil.
Thank you, Shirley. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Guthrie Corning Hospital, welcome to this groundbreaking. This is a fantastic moment for this whole community. Almost all the directors of the Guthrie Corning Hospital boards are members of this community, and that's why they work so hard for this project, to make it happen today. And this project would not have happened but for the leadership of Dave Iacco, who was our board president, who really breathed life into this, lived and breathed it, and whipped people into shape, and got us where we are today. This new hospital will lead the way for improving the health of our community. And as part of that, I'd like to recognize some of the folks that were part of that effort. The town of Corning, Corning Incorporated, New York State, and of course, Lieutenant Governor Duffy, for their support of our vision of a new hospital that will support this community for the next 50 years. Our employees and physicians have dedicated themselves to providing high-quality care in a very difficult financial times. We're building a hospital when other hospitals are closing, and that's a testament to their hard work. And most importantly, I'd like to thank you, the members of our community. We wouldn't be here without you. You trust us every day with your care and with the care of your family members. And we're going to work hard to earn that trust. You understand that this new hospital will make a tremendous difference for not only our community, but our whole environment and our whole region. As members of this community, our board members sincerely thank you all for joining us in this commitment to quality health care for the future in our new Corning Hospital. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Phil. And at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Russ Woglam. Russ does not need much of an introduction in this community. Dr. Woglam is board certified in internal medicine and has been the backbone of medical care in our community for many, many years. In addition to his practice, he is the regional medical director for Guthrie and is also serving as the interim CMO for our hospital. Dr. Woglam.
Thank you so much, Shirley. I'm truly honored to address the audience today and could not be more excited about the significance of this groundbreaking ceremony for a new Guthrie Corning Hospital. From its inception, patient-centered care, teamwork, and quality have been our guiding principles. As we worked on a design, careful consideration was given to how the facility would benefit both the patient and the staff. We've tried to focus on ease of access, parking, comfort, patient and family entrances, and appearance. We've created efficiencies that could not be realized in our current, older facility. I believe we've designed a facility that will better serve our community and our patients with new surgical capabilities, an expanded oncology area, and exclusively private patient rooms. Guthrie is blessed to have a remarkable team of doctors, nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, nurses, techs, and support staff that make our medical community a special one. One person I'd like to recognize for his contributions is my fellow Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Chris Wenzel, who has and will continue to contribute mightily to this project. I'm very proud to stand here representing all of our colleagues that provide care for our community 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. All of my colleagues would love to be here, to be part of such a wonderful celebration, but they couldn't attend as they're still providing that very same care to our community as we speak. Yet, please understand that as a medical staff, we could not possibly be more excited, proud, and enthusiastic to see this project commence. We truly believe that our new facility will help us attract and recruit additional physicians to even better serve our community. And for our patients, we share in the belief that this modern facility will allow us to better serve you, our community, in a high-quality, beautiful campus that you so clearly deserve. We've been grateful for everyone's support, and we look forward to serving you in this fantastic new environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Woglam. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Joseph Scopoletti. Dr. Scopoletti is a board-certified gastroenterologist and has been with the Guthrie system since 1984. Dr. Scopoletti is our new president and CEO for Guthrie Health, and in this role, he's going to be preparing us for the future of all that's happening with healthcare, not only at our local level, but at our national level. Dr. Scopoletti?
Well, thank you all. I am going to be very brief. I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce Mark Stensager, but just a little bit in background. The term concept is what immediately comes to mind. In 1998, Mark, along with some other folks in SARE and the team here in Corning, conceptualized a relationship between Corning Hospital, the Corning community, and the Guthrie organization, and then conceptualized a path forward to improve the care and the economics, to enhance that care for an organization, an integrated organization. And now we moved in 2006, and Mark and his team, our team, have conceptualized a new facility to serve the patients in this community for us. And so, Mark, today that dream, that concept comes to fruition, the first step of an actual facility. And so this is your puppy. And so I'm going to ask you to come on up here and say a few words.
Thank you, Joe. It's a pleasure to be here with you today and to have worked with you the last few years. And this organization is in excellent, excellent hands. I'm also reflecting on 1998, 1999, and I don't want to miss anybody, so I would like all those members of the Corning board who were there at that time to stand up. George Connors, John Van Zanten, Al Lewis, Russ Woglam, Dave Iacco, Jack Benjamin, Dr. Asgar, and Steve Albertelli. It was a close call. They weren't sure about us, they weren't sure about me, but you made the right decision. And we worked and worked and worked and worked, and there were tough times. There were tough times. This was not easy. But one step at a time, a new cancer center, hiring great new physicians, HealthWorks, we started to put it together. And through the trust and through the relationship, we began to move forward. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But we finally got here. And the story is remarkable. When you think about what we had when we started, you know, a pretty worn out facility, about $1 million or $2 million in cash. And together, by focusing on quality and finances, we built, and this is remarkable, Governor, in New York for hospitals, we built $80 million in this facility alone. These folks, this community came together, and they are building this facility. So I can't think of a better thing in terms of my retirement than to reflect back on 12 years of great progress. And Joe, I know that you'll continue to provide the leadership, move us forward, and I'm coming back for when you guys open this new facility. Dr. Scopoletti.
just a couple more comments. I think, you know, Russ talked on about the most important one, and that's our patients. Moving from that old facility to this is going to allow us to provide space for our patients that's comfortable, and that's convenient, and that's pleasing, and that's private. And those are things that our patients need, they deserve, they want, and we're going to be able to now provide those. So we are very excited. And it allows us to replenish the area. The community is a vibrant area. Talking to the mayor earlier, there's a lot going on in this little valley, and we're happy to be able to help assist in the economic growth and redevelopment of this community. The hospital will allow us, a new facility like this will allow us to attract physicians and nurses and the type of staff that we think this community deserves. So this is an incredibly positive step forward for the community, so our patients and the community. And it's a big step forward for our organization. We've had a great run the last 10 or 12 years. Mark, hats off to you for sure. The organization is going to start this hospital. Shortly, we hope to break ground on another hospital in Troy, Pennsylvania, a smaller facility, but a brand new hospital for that. We have opened in the past 2 years a new cancer center in Sayre, a bariatrics center in Sayre, a pediatrics building. Next month, we're going to be opening new office facilities in Wellsboro and Owego. Later this year, a new medical office building in Southport. And so we are on the move, and the organization is taking steps forward to improve the health care of the community and provide the kind of services that our patients here deserve. And so with that, I would like to ask a few of you to come join me. Let's put a shovel in the ground here and start transforming the way residents of this county receive their medical care.
Stay? Okay, Maggie says.
All right. Dr. Scopoletti, if you would lead us in the ceremonial turning of the dirt. This is the beginning of a new generation of healthcare for the people of Steuben and Chemung County. So
Want to thank you all for coming to this really great day. Shirley, you're not allowed to do that till later. We'd like to invite you all to the Corning Museum of Glass immediately following this for a reception and help celebrate this historic day. Thank you all very much. You have anything else you